There is on actual path.
I'll get some grogs in.
Signals are all.
It's on me.
No, it's on me. If Bangkok got last one.
Go on then.
Supposed to be me, man. Oh, pissed. What you having, Mick?
Is that on?
Is Bangkok up there?
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that for? Oh, right, that's just remember, he pulled me as well afterwards.
Oh, we are. You need to go.
2 Carling and a drip. Okay.
Josh said, wait till he's on his own. Don't know. Some two birds come beside the husband and went, should you be driving? Your mum's car is like that.
What's the F Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Arthur Miller Stadium here at Stanningley, the mighty, mighty Stanningley. I am, my name's Michael Banks. I'll be commentating, or trying to, on our game this evening, which is Stanningley Academy versus Dewsbury Moor Maroons. A-team, is it, Paul, do you think? Is it?
I believe it's called Alliance.
Alliance. Makes sense. Makes sense on your screens.
Yeah.
Yorkshire Men's League, Alliance League 2. So, yeah, they might be. Yeah, but it's their Alliance. It's not ours.
Well,
it's our academy team.
Last time we played, and they played a load of old heads.
Yeah, they played. Well, yeah, it's our young. We've got a young side out, as always, which I will read out now. Tedious link. Stanningley will line up 1. Luke Townend, 2. Phil Hearsom, 3. Tim Davies, 4. George Coville, 5. Josh McGuigan, 6. Harris Davison.
Stop you there, Mick. George Coville is actually wearing number 3.
Oh, that's very helpful. So I guess Tim Davis and George have swapped shirts. Some strange reason. Anyway, Will Barker is at number 7 for Stanningley. Number 8, the Yeti, Nathan Dickinson, with his shit horse racing tips. Epsom, True Belief. Oh yeah, it nailed on. Rubbish. What a knob. Anyway, number 9, James Devine. 10, Shane Jones Price. 12, 11, I've missed one. Scott Pascal, son of the famous Neil Pascal, best referee in the world. 12, Glenn Metcalf. 13, Liam Duffy. Bench, we have got big sides today from both sides. Oh, well, from Stanley anyway. 14, James Booth. 15, Josh Foster. 16, Ben Tinker. 17, Ian Crow. 18, Tom Welford. 19, Brad Cox. 20, Josh Adams. And wearing a different kit, 15, he's wearing number 15, but it's a different sponsor on the kit, so I'm sure that'll be helpful for viewers, is Gollum, a.k.a. Mick Dixon.
Josh Adams isn't wearing 20 because there's a gingerhead kid wearing 20.
Oh, right.
So, ignore the numbers.
Yeah, just ignore the numbers. I'll try my best. I'll just call them out for what I see. Anyway, hopefully Dewsbury Moor have got their brains on, and they line up as 1, Max Vernon, 2, Liam Conway, 3, Jake Bardell, 4, Elliot Sheard, 5, Jermaine Davis, 6, Dean Arundel, 7, Jordan McNally. In the forwards is 8, Josh Beverley, 9, Joe Brook, 10, Lewis Greenwood, 11, Bobby Canavan, 12, Alex Hollingsworth, 13, Scott Sheard. The bench will line up at, they're all over the place, these. 14, Ashley Roberts. 15, Lewis Harvey. 16, Jacob Crosswell. 17, Bartley O'Brien. 18, John Bonus. 19, Simon Whiteley. And 20, Morgan Oates. Coaching staff for Stanningley is Mark Lilly, Simon Breer and Paul Townend. Dewsbury Moor, Derek Innocent and James Etherley, I think that is. It's a bit of a dodgy written, but and medical support from Derek Innocent as well. Dual role tonight is young Derek. So we're just waiting for kick-off, which by my watch is roughly 3 minutes away. Paul, any comments for this week?
Well, it's Friday night rugby at the Arthur Miller. What more could you want? You could either be watching this or watching Leeds versus Lee Centurions. Yeah, I know which I'd be rather watching.
And that's why we're here, mate. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Piss Mick's back from his jaunts around the world. Old Judith Chalmers. So unfortunately, if the recording on the camera isn't that good tonight, it's because Piss Mick's back. Just about approaching kick-off time as the referees call the teams in. Predictions tonight, Michael, I'm going with quite a close game because it looks like a decent-sized Dewsbury team. I'm going to go 28-24 Stanningley.
28-24 Stanley's favour. I reckon it'll be a high-scoring affair. I think it'll be 36. What are you doing, Mick?
No, you carry on.
Fucking hell. Why don't you just say you want your beer?
Beer.
Instead of just waving your hands about like some demented sea lion. Right. I reckon it'll be 36-26 to Stanningley. Not going to back against us, am I? But they'll have to do better than they did last time because they got bitched, didn't they, over there? So we'll have to do better than the last outing, will the lads, the youngsters? What?
It's great to see tonight in the back row. Scott Pascal, Glenn Metcalf, Liam Duffy. Be 10 minutes roll on, roll off. Like a skip company, this cunts.
Ooh. Thank you very much, Michael. Join with my Michael Holmes, who's just been to the bar.
Matthew Russell is on his route.
Any comments, Michael?
Yeah, it's been a great game so far.
Great comments from Michael. Just about to kick off. 10p? Give it a rest. We're just about to kick off here at the Arthur Miller Stadium. We'll Stanley get the army of subs on. Dewsbury Moor seems to have brought blazing squad. You might be able to see him at the side of the dugout. Rocked up with a crate of Copperberg. Good lads. We can sell. We sell Copperberg here. Bottles, are we? Record League. That's it. Yeah. Right. Try to be on ball with clock and that today.
Oh, good.
Hopefully. Off we go. Action is underway at the Arthur Miller. Dodgily fielded by Dewsbury Moor. Referee has deemed it a knock-on. The big number 8, Josh Beverley, showing his disgust by throwing the ball 30 metres, 40 metres. God. I bet if it were a pot pie, I wouldn't have thrown it away. Anyway. Scrum down in a very fortuitous position for Stanningley. We are joined here eventually by the young and handsome, I must say.
Very virile.
Very virile. Matthew Russell. Nice to meet you, Matthew. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
How do? Are we all well?
Very well, yes. Very well. 0-0, mate. Just kicked off. I can't see. Number 10, Shane Jones-Price at acting half finds Nathan Dickinson. Trying to barge his way over. He's brought down a couple of yards shy. Will Barker, pass out the back, finds Townend. He finds a wide ball out looking for the number 2, Phil Aysom. And he dots it in straight away. Bad mistake by the Dewsbury Moor fielders, I should say. It wasn't just the guy, Josh Brooks. Not sure who it was, to be fair. I can't remember. But fortunate for Stanningley. Finds him early on the scoreboard. 4-0 to Stanningley. Phil Aysom, good try in the corner. Passes a number 4, Paul. In fact, no, yeah. Being a bit keen there, aren't I? Presumptuous is the word. Very much so.
Here's a game, Dewsbury.
Slow as that.
It's great to see the Dewsbury lads over here. The home of the hide and seek champion of the world, Shannon Matthews.
I'll tell you what,
Eh?
she's in the divan.
She's in the divan. She's Shannon Matthews. She's in the divan.
Did you kick it? Bring her, Shannon.
My princess.
My princess. Did you kick it?
Pass you back to Michael. Now I've said my bit.
I'll tell you what, scumbags hide Shannon Matthews.
It's chaos up here.
Back in a minute.
Did you kick it?
4-0, our kid.
4-0, I thought playing Dewsbury.
No. Liam Duffy taking the ball up 30 metres out, coming out of the Stanley half. Good D from Moore.
Whose phone's ringing?
It's
Turn it off, it's very unprofessional.
See you later, Stephen Brown.
He even knows that I'm on live.
We're live, Steve. Leave it out, mate. Number 12, Alex Hollingsworth there, capitalising on the loose ball from Stanningley. Dewsbury in the same position Stanley was, see if they can come up with it. Number 4, Elliot Shear takes the ball in strong. He's brought down 8 metres shy of the Stanningley line. Good spread in the Moor attack. McNally, he finds number 6, Arundel. He has a dig himself, gets brought down by Will Barker 8 metres out. No metres gained. Short side punt for the Moor with Max Vernon. He's brought down very close to the line. Nice deep pass. McNally, he has a little tip on, finds Hollingsworth in the end. Just to the left of the post, yep. Dewsbury Moor, home of the famous Burgess brothers. Big man, Beverley, trying to barge his way over, does he? Referee not happy with the grounding, held up. 5th and last tackle, turnover, Stanningley. Well defended from the youngsters there. Leaving a trail of bodies in his way, the big man Josh Beverley. Will Barker being one of them, underneath. Referee not happy with the ball. What's wrong with that one?
Like yours.
Deflated. Yeah, there's not wrong. There's not wrong with them. They're just
Empty. It's empty.
yeah. They're all right, mate. They're all right. Duffy, first receiver, takes the ball in.
I haven't seen Metcalf take one.
Strong. You're right. I haven't seen Metcalf. He's done a few dummy runs though. Letting these youngsters take the ball in. They must be biding the time, conserving energy. These old boys. Here is Metcalf, the Eagle.
Oh, good yards there by the Eagle.
One tour on the NCL Eagles to France. Now he goes by the name Eagle. What a twat. Nice little tip on there from Scott Pascal. Referees deemed it forward. Not having it, me.
Scott's ball out, we're all right.
Well, in about 5 minutes. It's about a minute.
I see what you mean. Oh, it's just that stupid outfit.
Ball head and feed. Finds Sheard. Head and feed to Moore, that is. Good D from Stanningley. Well controlled in that ruck. McNally down this short side. Finds Jermaine Davis. He gets put on his back by his opposite number, Josh McGuigan. And George Colville as well in attendance there. And the number 3. Referee's not happy though. Taking a bit too long. Interference. Davis taps and goes. Takes a quick one. Looks rapid, does the lad. Brooker acting half. Finds Arundel. He turns it inside to the big man Josh Beverley. How much has he got in tank, the big man? He's running well. Give him a good 20 minutes before he's blowing. And that might be generous as well, but look of him getting up there.
All bets are off now on Scott Pascal doing headshots.
Yeah. Arundel finds McNally. He finds Vernon out the back, who in turn finds Davis out wide. Big fend in the face of George Colville from Davis. He gets brought down 8 metres out. Number 12 there, Alex Hollingsworth. Having a little dig himself. Can he burrow his way over underneath the Stanley defenders? No. 5th and last tackle. Blind shot. A wide pass out to Sheard. Sheard's fancying his arm. Tries to get the ball down, but he knocks on. Good defence from Stanley. Great effort from Sheard, though. Wasn't a million miles away. Took a good defensive effort from Stanley to stop that. Colville taking the ball in strong. Gets it up high. Not high enough, though, for it to be a penalty, so it's fair enough there from the big number 10, Greenwood. Some good shots going in so far. Bardell with his own there. Shane Jones-Price taking the ball. He's stopped, runs into a maroon and amber wall. Devine takes the ball away. Josh Beverley gives a penalty away. Tries to give the young man a shove. Don't spoil it, Josh, lad. You made a mistake. Hold your hands up. Don't sulk, big babby. I'll get a chocolate brownie, lad, if you want to be a babby.
Looks like a fat Rob Bussey.
Looks like Rob Bussey then. Duffy taking the ball in from the penalty. Just over the 40-metre line. Stanley on the attack. Can they come away with spoils? Oh, nice little step from Scott. Was it Pascal that? Dicko, Nathan Dickinson. Barker finds Pascal on a short ball. Oof. Gets the ball close into traffic. Couldn't hang on to it. Dewsbury Moor player says, thank you very much. I'll have it. I think that was number 3 over there, Jake Bardell. Second tackle. Big substitute on the field there, John Bonus. I think that is number 18. Good strong runners, but they're all on their own, aren't they? They're running in ones and twos. Need a bit of support to the Dewsbury Moor lads.
What's happened to mine?
Went to bad, I think.
He's in a pickle, his lad.
Is it?
Stroke mode.
Has he? Yeah. Has he been out?
5 at dinner and then 6 just before he got here.
Oh, why not? 6? Fair play to the kid. Brook acting half. Finds a deep ball, finds McNally. He puts a high kick up. Tested for McGuigan. The pressure under from Davis. McNally follows his kick up and gets brought down. Back to 1, says the referee. Great position and great pressure from Moore. The 18 Bonus. Looks a bit ropey with the ball in his hand then. Arundel has a dig. Stanley scrambling defence. Can they cope with it? Why did he not pass there? White line fever. I'm having it. No, you're not. Pass it, mate. That's why you've got teammates.
George Colville from
Brook has a little dig on his own. He gets brought up short. We don't get brought up short. He gets held up over the line. My apologies. McNally acting half. Referee stops play. Couple of Stanley substitutions warming up. Ian Crow, Brad Cox. Prop and a back rower. Slash centre. Is Cox it? Brook, wide ball out into nowhere. There's no Stanley defenders there. Great try for Dewsbury Moor. Not sure it what. I'll have a little look in a sec. But, gee whiz, where were the Stanley defence there on that one?
They should have scored early.
They should have scored early, but the Stanley defence was indeed at 6s and 7s, as my colleague Michael Holmes has just pointed out.
All from a mistake from Scott Pascal.
Shocking defence from Stanley. Great vision from Moore. Good defence, flying high as well are the respective first teams. Stanley up there in first. Dewsbury Moor. It was indeed Arundel with the try. I've just had a little look back. Dean Arundel, good try, good vision from the acting half. Brook. As I was saying, Stanley, first team at the top of the table in NCL Division 2. Dewsbury Moor, second, but with a game in hand, Michael. So it's all there. It's all there for the taking. Dewsbury Moor with a defeat over the Stanley boys as well. Beat us, didn't they? Early on in the season. Here as well on Arthur Miller. Mediocre performance from Stanley, and Dewsbury Moor took great advantage of that and give us a whooping. Good shot. Is it of it? Nope. 4-4, the scores remain. I think Carsten is watching. He did mention it earlier. Well, I mentioned something. 2 pints.
2 pints of this.
Bloody hell.
Outstanding.
Shane Jones Price, ready to start us off again.
Enjoyed that other way. Go for a comfort break. Go for the comfort.
Got comfort on my pants. Away we go again. Deep kick off from Shane Jones Price. Is it going to go dead? It is misfielded. Try scorer Jake Arundel left it. Thought, Liam Conway's going to take this. No dramas. Does it? No. Sticks his leg out in a vain attempt. Does it go anywhere? No. Goes dead caught.
Not a bad crowd for a Friday night, this.
Not bad for a Friday night, no. Few bids flying about, Paul.
Bit of warm
Obviously
weather.
not ours. Oh,
Sunshine shielders.
good, well fielded by Townend there.
Is that also full back?
Yep, Luke Townend with the headgear. He has got headgear. He's an hooker usually, I think. Shane Jones Price gets lifted, gets an offload, finds James Devine. Devine having a little dig, he's brought down by Sheard. Here's the try scorer in there as well. Referee not happy with the attention. Penalty to Stanley. Are we going to take 2, Paul? Is that your? Paul would take 2, ladies and gents. Stanley have said, nah, Paul's talking shit, we're going to run it. Will Barker, nice pass out the back, finds Townend, he draws in the winger.
That's why they should have taken.
Turns around, tries to get an offload out and just wangs it.
That's why you take.
That's why he should have taken 2. Doesn't lie, doesn't Paul Smith? Well, he does. Kenny Senior. Played swing ball with Robert De Niro once.
No, they brought Bonnie Tyler's back.
Classic shout from the crowd. Never mind the ball, get on with the game. You always get one gloat shouting though, don't you? How you meant to do it without the ball? Davis takes a strong run in.
6-0 to Lee at the moment.
6-0 to Lee Centurions against the, I wouldn't say mighty Rhinos this year. Alright, mediocre Rhinos.
They'll come good at end of the season like they do.
Penalty. Why are we taking 10 on that side again?
No ball, boys.
Maybe, surely we've got enough balls.
My dad didn't hear Brian's.
Who can stop fucking laughing and all? Yes, ladies and gents. Great little ball from the big man. Cracking ball. Finds the 11 in space. He hands it on to the number 2, Liam Conway. Couldn't field the ball earlier, but he's got some legs on him as a lad. But fantastic tackle in that corner over there by Luke Townend. Takes Conway into touch. Great plays on both sides there. Fantastic little offload from the big man Bonus. He in turn found Bobby Canavan, I think it was, over there as well. Number 11 didn't quite have the legs, so he looked for Liam Conway. Liam Conway raced into the corner. A fantastic tackle from Luke Townend to take him into the touch just before the corner flag. Seems to have taken a knock and a bit of attention from the coach. But fantastic play on both sides there. Enterprising stuff from Dewsbury Moor. Moor. Base of the scrum. Stanley take the ball out with Brad Cox. I think is it Coxie that? Is he on the field yet? No one. Who was that? Oh no, I apologise. It was Tim Davies. Tim Davies. I apologise, Tim. Glenn Metcalf takes the ball flat. Tries to step round. Legs pumping. He's going well. Knees holding out. A lot better than his last outing. What a shocker. Duffy takes the ball into the line with support. Dickinson was there. Scott Pascal out on the far side, winding up. Knock on, deems the referee. I'm not happy with that. Because he dropped the ball, Michael. That's what generally is classed as a knock on. Lose control of the ball. An arm wrestle, I would say, Paul. McNally out from the base of the scrum. Tries to beat his opposite number, Will Barker. He gets brought down on the 40. Referee's gone in for I'm not sure what that is. Tim Davis gone in for the eye shot. Referee's not happy with it. Yeah, baby in that, I think. Bonus chat, winding up, taking the ball in. I reckon if we get him on his back, we'll get a good breather. Arundel. Oh, looking for the inside ball. Number 12, Alex Hollingsworth. Read it a mile away. All his done with runners were half-assed. Bonus tries to burrow his way over. It's like trying to thread a needle with a watermelon, that. McNally with a wide ball out. Doesn't do really much. See if Jermaine Davis can do it with it. He beat his first man. Gets a cheeky little offload away as well for the number 4, Elliot Sheard. He gets that brought down a yard short. Davis has a dig himself, fancies his strength, and referee's gone to the back line. It's a try. Great try from Jermaine Davis. Strong. Does. Lovely little play beforehand, and then he comes up with the goods and dots it over the line. Great little try for Dewsbury Moor and Jermaine Davis. And that's it. You gotta stay alive, Michael. You gotta keep switched on. Substitution for Stanley. Shane Jones-Price and Nathan Dickinson, both the props, leave the field. Ian Crowe. I have got the team sheet, Paul. Yes. Kicked it. Takes a score to Dewsbury 10, or Stanley 4, Dewsbury 10. Good kick there from Max Vernon. Could be Josh Foster, could be Tinker, couldn't it? 20 or Josh Adams, might be Josh Adams.
Josh Adams and Whitlow.
Oh, Josh Adams is 15. Vernon fields a kick successfully this time for Moore. Oh, handbrake City. Christ. Bottled it, didn't he? Give the team sheet, Paul. Oh, what it?
Run into Duffy and Glim with an handbrake. I was seeing how many players they've got front first.
Many?
I've just got up to number 7, I've seen 4.
We've had caps.
Caps.
Not sure who that was. Oh, 18!
Nice shot, you pig!
It's swinging arm, number 18. Obviously getting tired. Throwing his weight about. I hope he don't throw all of it about. Jesus, we'll all be done for. Looks like a DFS sofa stuffed into a rugby kit. We don't want to be derogatory though. Not allowed to be. We've been told off. Oh, Will Barker tries to get a pass away. Good defence from Jake Bardell. Gets up in his face, puts a bit of pressure on, and Wills tries to force the pass. Ball's going in the air. Scrum down. Dewsbury Moor, head and feed. Hey, hello. No, not sure who it is. It's my foot squeaking. Anyway, Townend taking the ball in. Has a little go. Oh, the offload was a good one. Just went over Josh McGugan's shoulder. Open line, begging. A bit of crap on top of there.
Josh Adams and Brad Cox on now.
Josh Adams, Brad Cox. Josh Adams is number 15, yeah.
Replacing Scott Pascal and Glenn Metcalf. About fucking time.
The old head's coming off. Out of retirement, the pair of them for tonight. Knackered, look at them. They've been on a job together, haven't they? That's why they've been talking about it. Who at best player? Older they get, better they got. You've done all right, pair of you. Get a drink and get back on. Stop being old and shit. Anyway, back to rugby. The big man bonus flicks a ball in. He's done well since he's come on. Bit of a blip with that cheeky swinging arm on the base of the scrum. Not sure if it was intentional or not. Handbrake Kid's taking the ball in. He'll run behind all his team. Number 19, Simon Whitley. Boover acting half. He finds McNally. McNally puts a kick in. Looking for his team. All onside as well, in my opinion. Very good kick. Looking for Stanley number 2, Phil Haysom, try scorer. Only try scorer so far for the Black and Whites. Oof. Horrible ball, and he's getting driven back. Referee's letting that go. And rightly so, he's still moving, Cop. Josh Adams taking the ball in for the first time. Cocks it, on with the ball with a leg strap. Trying to get a quick play the ball away. Crowe. Ian Crowe taking the ball in strong. Brings up Stanley's fifth. He has come back from a serious knee injury. Good kick from Harris Davison. Fielded easily by Max Vernon, the goal kicker. Good D from Stanley in the end.
Oh, love that.
Tom Welford tackled him well. Knock on. Head and feed to the Black and Whites of Stanningley. 25 minutes gone.
I can't see from your graphic.
Apologies, you can hear some old man whittering on it background. I think Mick's been smoking crack while he's been in Corfu. James Booth taking the ball in. He takes it over. He has. He's had a couple of little tasters in the first team. Has Booth it. Josh Adams taking the ball in. He tips on. Finds Brad Cox, fresh from the Jordan Lillich boot camp. Ian Crowe gets a wide ball. He finds Will Barker. He finds George Covell, who's very quick if he gets into some space. Gets wrapped up quickly by the Dewsbury Moor defenders. Over on that far side, the Ben Ayre side of the field. Ian Crowe trundling the ball in. Pedestrian-like. Centre field, 20 metres out. Townend in at acting half. Davison finds Covell out the back. He runs strong. McNally wraps him up quite easily. Which brings up the fifth and last for Stanningley. Townend acting half. Dribbles a little kick through, putting pressure on the Dewsbury Moor defenders. Can they catch him in goal? Great little kick. Gets a double deal for Stanningley. We'll have another set of 6 after the dropout.
Double deal, that's up there with Dewsbury.
Dewsbury were a right move. Who's in at full back now then if Lukey boy's playing 9? Crowe. George, I think it is. Young George Covell in it. Yeah, George Covell's gone to full back. Brad Cox is in this right centre, the number 19. Luke Townend moved into his favoured position at hooker as Ian Crowe takes the ball in. Centre field, carbon copy of the last set. Josh Adams takes the ball in. Lovely little step. Great little step into the line. Gets the ball away. Can Stanley keep hold? Forcing the offloads. Play on. Will Barker finds Ian Crowe. Ian Crowe won't pass. He'll have a little dig. Cheeky fend as well. Stanley on the attack. 2 yards out. Oh. Little. Oh, my word. That's a horrible try to concede if you're a Dewsbury Moor fan, player, coach, associate. Stanningley, we'll have it. We'll take it. Ugly try, but we'll take him. Who what it? Not sure who it what. Tinker. What it Tinker? Who's that little tinker? Apologies for the if there's a wind interference on the microphone.
It's a breezy night tonight.
It's a breezy night up here in the gantry. I need to. Yeah, if you're preferring the Stanley game over the Leeds and Lee Centurions, the score is currently Leeds Rhinos 10, Lee Centurions 6. Briscoe with 2, Lilly with a conversion, Mason scores a lead try and with a Reynolds conversion.
Is that Keith Mason?
No, he's too busy fucking pausing for shit rugby movies. Successful conversion for Stanningley.
10 apiece.
10 all here at the Arthur Miller.
Right,
Still don't know who scored it. Glenn! 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 Who scored that? Tinker. We were right, Paul. Ben Tinker scored it for Stanningley. Yeah, well, all of that. Vernon to get us back underway. High kick into the Stanningley territory, into the 10. Well fielded by Davison. Tinker, try scorer, runs in. Whoa, not trying to try there, Cock. Got upended, slammed on his back by the number 17, Bartley O'Brien.
Hey,
Matthews back on the scene. Looking a bit worse for wear, I might ask.
What's that, Terry? Glenn just bought me a drink, mate. That's all.
Who was?
Glenn.
Glenn who?
Bought Louise a drink if we didn't want to stay, but he's got one, so.
Is Louise here? Is Louise here?
I don't know. Yes, somewhere.
Alright, fair enough.
How is the little swamp duck? Frank?
Penalty to Stanley for some reason, not looking. I've absolutely no idea why we're taking 10 on penalties. Crowd saved him a bit. Tinker hands the ball on, finds Davison. He in turn tips the ball on, finds Crow with a big man, Josh Beverley, back on the field laying the law down. 17 also, Bartley O'Brien having a bit of afters with Crowett. Referee not happy with the eye shots. O'Brien. And the number 16, Jacob Crosswell, also getting involved. Looks like this Dewsbury Moor bench have come on to be a bit of an enforcer. All they've done is give penalties away so far. Coxey taking the ball in. Brought down by Hollinsworth and Beverley. Brook in there also. Away from match and a half, Luke Townend. That's away from match and a half. Great feet. Stands Max Vernon up. Fantastic solo effort from Stanley and Luke Townend. Fantastic little solo effort.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
It's going to be a little. Got to be a little clip of that on the number 1 nearly broke his ankle and trying to stand him.
I don't know if Chris Biggs film. I mean,
It's wide angle, isn't it? I should have caught that. Did he get it all in, Mick? Oh, good lad. He thinks he got it all in. What you give me a 4 and a 6 for?
There might be 46.
Luke Townend. That's all I know. That's only because it's written here. Yeah, good feet, like.
14 and 16, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, he plays hooker normally.
Are we about to address the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
Quick match. Good feet.
He broke his ankle. Luke Townend lining up to convert his own superb try. And he's got it as well.
The same people in glass houses should throw stones, Mick. Right? Yep. Glenn! Oh shit. Stop! Good. Average. You. Duffy! Hiya. referee would be on. Duffy did alright, actually.
Scores are 16-10. Stanley's favour this time after a good solo individual effort from Luke Townend. Deep kick-off finds Will Barker, hands it on to Crowe. He gets some good 10-15 metres up the field, just short of the 30. Stanley coming out of their own half, leading up to the half-time whistle. 8 minutes remaining. Dewsbury Moor clearly not happy with themselves, screaming and bawling at each other and ordering each other about, which is maybe the kick up the butt they need after that lapse. Been pretty solid so far. Good vision from Townend to get that ball. Colville taking the ball in. He has no fear, that kid. No turning back, no handbrakes there. Coxey. Fifth and last for Stanley. Will Barker in with the ball. Shapes the kick. Tries to split the winger and the full back. Does it? No. Winger over on that side. I'm not sure who it was this time. Wasn't Conway.
Did you say you need a comfort break?
Yeah, if you want to do some...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Chip Hop and I'm going to see you. There's Dewsbury Moor, full back, Max Vernon. Takes the ball out of the 30-metre zone. Scores are 16-10 to Stanningley. A very balmy night, no wind, nice temperature. Won't want to be out there. Fourth tackle, up to the 40. Luke Townend making a good impact since he's dropped into hooking position. Fifth and last. Coming down with snow on it. Oh! Straight off the chest. And it should be a knock on now. No, it shouldn't be play on. It shouldn't be play on. Come on, referee. Think about it. He's knocked it on. They've kicked it over. He's knocked it on again. Have a word. Couple of minutes left to half time. Good 5-6 minutes, I reckon. Dewsbury Moor on the Stanley 10. Scrum down. Pitch mix says 4 minutes, but with stoppages, I reckon a good 6-7 minutes maybe. Ball out wide. Looking for the influential winger. Jermaine Davis, but he doesn't get the ball. It sticks there with Elliot Sheard. Some dickhead with a fucking laser pen. Matty Kirk will have that with his lollipops and his bottle of wine in space tonight. Elliot Sheard taking the ball in just short of the Stanningley line. Dewsbury set up for a long passing play here. Arundel. Out to Hollingsworth. Don't know who we offloaded it to, but blindside's on here. If he gives it, he needs just a long ball out. There you go. Try time. Oh, he's given a forward pass as referee. It didn't look it. From this angle, it didn't look it.
Let's look at the replay, Paul.
Let's have a look at the
Replay's about a minute behind, so
the Crown Nanker replay. We'll have a look.
To be fair, it's often that replays are behind, if I'm honest.
No, but you know what I mean.
Who'd have thunk it?
We haven't got instant access to it, that's all.
Let's have a little look.
We're not Rugby AM. Jesus.
No. Right.
We're just here on the monitor now.
Two massive jokes there.
Let's see if Pissmick kept up with game. Ball out. Here we go. This is the one.
Just so you know, folks, we're watching the replay and not the actual footage of the game.
Ball out. I reckon, nah, debatable.
I'd have give it.
What would you have given, Mick?
I'd have give it a try, mate, to be fair, mate.
I'll tell you what, being the first digital broadcasters of National Conference Rugby,
The first and the original.
Above Rugby AM.
Yeah. Pioneers. Cox out on the short side.
some people call us shepherds,
Sheep.
some people call Rugby sheeps. Some of them.
There's no such thing as sheep, it's sheep.
Sheep. The plural of sheep is sheep. Townend out to now. Fifth and last for Stanley. Barker shapes a kick from the halfway line. Punts it. Trying to get a good run on the ball, but Vernon fields it easily.
Are we not allowed to say that anymore? Rainbow sheep now.
Rainbow sheep.
Can't say black anymore.
Can't say black sheep anymore.
Fuck off.
Can't we?
But what if it is a sheep with black wool?
You can't say Barbara black sheep, otherwise you'll be 6 months.
We say non-colour reflective sheep.
Tommy Robinson. God bless him.
Mirror sheep.
free Tommy Robinson. I wonder-
Ultra absorbent sheep.
Anyway. Davis taking a good ball in. Brings up the 40-metre line for Stanley.
Multicultural sheep.
Barbar multicultural sheep.
Good solid hit from Brad Cox.
Yes sir, yes sir. Ooh, a la kebab.
Number 5 there. Josh McGuigan in attendance also. McNally. Finds a 17, Bartley O'Brien. Brought down just shy of the halfway line. Brook, ball goes through his legs. Play on. McNally sees a gap and has a dig. He's brought down by Stanley's number 20. Is it number 20 that? Number 20. I'm not sure who that is.
It'll be half time now, I reckon.
Yeah, it's nearly half time.
Give up.
15 for Dewsbury Moor, Lewis Harvey.
Good to see
Having the ball, gets it a ball. Yeah.
Can't play fruit day.
Can't play fruit day due to the fact that it'll burst into flames in the summer. Colville takes the ball in well.
How did he catch that?
I don't know. Referee blows half-time whistle there.
10 seconds early.
10 seconds early, but by our watch. Tell you what I'll do.
12, 15, 10 minutes? That's half time.
I'll let it run to. Hello. Thank you.
I know you want to do it, shed more like that.
I've got 2 half-half balls.
Right, ladies and gents, we'll leave you for the half-time interval. Great to-in and throw-in from both sides, I think, in this first half in this Yorkshire Men's League Alliance Division 2 game. Stanley Academy versus Dewsbury Moor A team, I think it is. Apologies if it's not. I'm just trying to get our sponsors up on the field. We are very grateful for them. But for some reason, I've done it. Right, I'll leave it with you, ladies and gents. Back in 5-10 minutes for the second half of this epic clash. In a bit. Back here for the second half, ladies and gents. We are underway. Vernon gets us underway, going for touch. Hits it out on the full. Dewsbury Moor sideline, not happy with that. Not going to be though, are they? Take 2. Negative, mate. Take 2, take 10.
Take 3 for 1 then.
Take 10. 4 drives for the settler, I reckon, hear me.
That Metcalf on the run there.
Metcalf stutters into the front. Must admit, I used to love taking first one in off a penalty. Especially if it were a bit tasty, but...
Yeah, off a proper penalty.
Just off a normal one like that when you're just going to get boshed. Whoop. Matty just tripped up the stairs and we're joined by this little swamp duck. Hello. Louise. Ah, great little side step from Luke Town and he trots the ball down. Great early try. Great early try for Stanley. Setting the stall out. Taking the scores to Stanley 20, Dewsbury Moor 10 with a kick to come for the black and whites. I'd get Paul to do it.
Can't see them.
That one was even taking his goal.
I've got this.
Right, Louise. Lovely. I'm lovely. You're looking very radiant.
Do you want me to stand up first so you can sit down?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Not you, Matt.
Of course, there's a lot of hot stuff here.
Boo.
Not you, mate. Fuck off.
Who's that? Line up for kick. Shane Jones Price. Who's round is it, Paul? Is it yours?
I believe it's mine.
Take this tray because I charge you 10p for him apparently now.
Not the first time in the country, she doesn't understand that.
Did he kick it?
It picks up everything.
Did he kick it? Didn't he?
Yeah, kicked it, yeah.
22. Need a 2, Paul. Waiting for the ball again. Ball finally on. Kick to 1. Like buses.
But you're going to bet you did give him an all, didn't you?
Classic.
You can see how you're like, oh,
Vernon kicks off. Looking for the touchline again. Looking for George Colville. Lets it bounce. Crikey Moses. George, don't let it bounce, cock.
Christ on a bicycle, that's embarrassing.
I think doubts myself in it anyway.
Tell you what, that was top filming, that.
Good bit of filming, were you, Matt?
Yeah, safeguard, ball in picture, catch it, or catch in inverted comments.
Yeah. Catch. Attempted catch.
No one else noticed that. Shut up.
Alcohol-free crap. Good. I'm glad it is.
You know how bad Carlsberg is when it's alcoholic? Imagine how bad it is when it's fucking
Oh, it's got lime in it as well, isn't it? What is it?
ass.
Oh, it's just like that Carlin Zest crap. That's a crime against lager. Anyway, rugby's back on, cock. Good little offload from the big man bonus. His front ball about a bit today in a bit of a Lee Crooks style.
What's it?
That big lad, number 18.
Horse shit.
Yeah, maybe so.
White shift.
McNally finds Arundel. He finds Vernon out the back. He's brought down by Stanley's number 20. We're not sure who it is because I think it's Josh Foster or James Booth, one of them. I'll ask Benj. No, it's not Boovy. Boovy's over there. McNally looking for the number 16, Jacob Crosswell. He has a dig, and he does well. He dots the ball down over the try line for a solo effort from Jacob Crosswell. A bit of intent and a bit of vigour from Crosswell. Comes up with the goods for Dewsbury Moor.
For record, he's not going to remember that try because I didn't see a fucking dot of it.
Didn't you?
Nah.
Matty Russell was unfortunately not pointing the camera in the right direction.
I zoomed into him after.
Zoomed into him after, but Unfortunately, we didn't see you try, Jacob, because our cameraman's a helmet.
Yeah, as you can see, you're better than me. Watch this.
Mick can manage to do it, and he's steaming all the time.
But his blood is fucking 95% alcohol.
Exactly. And he still manages to point camera in the right direction, majority of the time.
That's what we're downstairs trying to find where you are, but you won't.
I know what WNT stands for, so...
Wiggle and wind your body.
Wide and tight.
Telematic. That's the Britain's Got Talent.
Successful conversion there as well, taking the scores to Stanley 22, Dewsbury Moor 16.
You've not got a clue, have you? It could be 16, it could be 18. Telematic.
Well, it ain't.
It's part of it. When I came to the club and drunk it for ages. We were having we were saying that we went there, but you cannot drink all week.
For some reason, there's... Oh, there we go.
We came down at the presentation night. And then all that.
St John's Price to get us underway again. Deep, long kick-off. Finds Arundel. He waits for his back lineman to take the ball in. Finds number 16, Jacob Crosswell, try scorer. Canavan taking the ball in and gets brought down by Will Barker and Tim Davies. Hollingsworth trying to get Dewsbury Moor out of their own half. Good D from Stanningley. Tim Davis in there with another good hit. Helped there by James Devine. Hooker back on the field. Giving Townend a rest at the number 9 spot. Back into the full-back role. Fifth and last. Good defensive set from Stanley. Dewsbury struggled to get out of their own 40 that time. Kick allowed to bounce again. Phil Hearsom takes the ball in. I apologise. Josh McGuigan ducks under the high challenge. Barry's lad high. Go on, Ginge. All come out when sun's gone in, don't they? Tenacious defence from Moore. From the number 3, Jake Bardell. Bit of handbags. Need to get a grip, lads, and just get on with game, you little ponce.
Typical of Pascal, that running out wide.
Typical
of what he is, that.
Typical of what he is, that. I can't speak.
Wide and lazy.
Was that just him? Or the style of his rugby? He's very wide and very... Oh, short ball finds the eagle, Glenn Metcalf.
Imagine if they'd hit someone with some conviction there. They go straight for it.
Someone had a fruit anchor out before he got ball. Fifth and last for Stanningley. Cheeky little kick over the top, looking for the winger. Oh.
How can't you catch a ball to you bastard? Bread basket you carry. Get your hands to it.
My colleague Matthew Russell is not happy with the way Stanley have fielded that ball at all.
Who tried to catch that, Mick? Out him now, out him.
Phil Hearsom.
Well, Phil Hearsom, go back to fucking school and learn how to catch.
Here's some of this.
Here's some of this. Reggae rewind. You can't catch. Wiggle and wind your body.
Don't tip that because it makes it all go cockeyed.
Let's not and say we did.
Oh, let's get fucking stumping McStumps and kick it off. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, been away, have you? Been away. Been away.
Anywho, Dewsbury Moor coming out of their own half. One-handed pick up. Lovely little offload. Finds Conway down the far side of the Benair side of the field. Davis comes in for a bit of work. Always looks dangerous when he's on the ball. Proved it earlier when he picked up from Acton half and scored. Bobby Canavan taking the ball in centre field. He gets stepped up by Shane Jones-Price. Bonus on an inside ball. Shades of a forward pass there. Fifth and last tackle. Short side player. Bonus gets in there. Ball handling player. Vernon hands the ball on. That's forward a mile. Referees deemed it a knock on over the line. Tap on the 20. Bloody hell. Protesting Dewsbury Moor players. Stanley getting the ball in quick. Good little run from Tim Davis there, trying to get in the ball early. Divine away from acting half early, beats the first marker, runs into the attentions of Bobby Canavan. He's finally helped out by the number 3, Jake Bardell. Short side play for Stanley. Pascal, he gets stopped as soon as he's let go of the ball. Davison again. Divine at acting half, yeah. Barker finds Ginge. Fends off the first defender. Finally held up in centre field by 3 Dewsbury Moor defenders. 30 metres out. Short side again. Inside ball finds Pascal. Pascal taking the ball in strong. Has a little dig on his own. Finally brought down on the 20. Number 13 there, Scott Sheard, looks very uncomfortable. We don't like to see. It does look like he's in a considerable amount of pain. Probably not as much pain as me currently with post-operation testes operation today. Today, love you.
Let's not zoom out. Let's get in his face.
So we're all right to go again. We're all right to go again, Louise, if you want. Bareback. Full on raw dog. You've only got to worry about STIs. Stoppage in play. Injury, we don't like to see it. Scott Sheard went down holding his shoulder. Looked in a considerable amount of pain. We don't like to see it. Hopefully he's alright and it's just a stinger. Change the scoreboard to 16.
Alright. Oh, look at you, Mick. I'll snip. Bring your hand.
You have 2 needles in your ball sack and see how hard you are.
Bare needles in mine.
I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy, mate.
There's been bare pricks around my club.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Mick, yeah?
What?
Good morning, yeah? By the way, glowing.
Probably not.
Glowing, best Mick. You take it out, give me other. When? Tomorrow?
What am I doing here?
16, yeah. Yeah.
I'll afford it morning. If it's busy down, don't bother. Never let you do it.
Good. You want me anyway, we're in the decided.
I hope you're only inside this shit.
Davis taking the ball and gets an offload away, finds Boovey. James Boove, who gets brought down on the 10. I don't know where Chip's gone for these beers, Michael.
I think he's gone to sauce.
He's gone to sauce, has he?
I reckon so.
I hope he's having a good time in Dublin. I've asked for a Guinness.
Any stewards don't ban it, will take him on for an hour.
Oh, don't be slagging Nicholas.
Only joking.
He's not. I don't like Nick. Anyhow, Dewsbury Moor coming out of their own 10 metres. Stanley, defence is keen. Bonus is on the field, looking for offloads all the time. Looking dangerous. So, what was that? A stop play for someone. Someone's copped one. So it is. Oh, Ginger's got one. Davis away from acting half. He's tackled by Nathan Dickinson as Stanley number 8. Penalty. Ruthless penalty for if you're 20 points to 16 in Stanley's favour. Stanley just giving away.
No balls, mate.
Dewsbury just giving away
Thank you. How much for that, Jim?
penalty.
Do you know what? Absolute bargain. Because
Oh my God!
You want £10 and 10 pence.
she charged me £13.30, but give me £13.30 change.
Don't tell Belly that. We're going mad. Am I supposed to audit this? Christ. Glenn Metcalf.
Sorry, what score?
2016 to Stanley so far. 22-16. My apologies. Trying to keep my phone on there, but it's Face ID thing.
Not bad run of this winger.
Good run there from the number 8, Beverley. Arundel hands the ball onto the 17, Bartley O'Brien.
Leeds are absolutely dicking Lee.
Leeds are.
Yeah, 38. Summer. Half time.
Deep ball out wide for the Dewsbury Moor. I need to get back on game here. I've been distracted. I apologise. Short side play from Dewsbury Moor.
Two down there, mate.
Last tackle. Reminder from the coaching staff at Dewsbury Moor. Luke Townend under the high ball. Beats the attentions of the number 3, Jake Bardell. Forces it again. Ball's ripped away. Scrum down. Will be a scrum down. Dewsbury Moor head and feed. Trying to do a little bit too much, I think, there.
Oh no.
For those of you interested. Well, apologies for the
Pressing wrong button.
pressing wrong buttons. You'll see our sponsors, which we are grateful for. We just don't want them on screen at the minute.
We're alright now.
Yeah. Got to pay extra for mid-game sponsorship. Anyway, Leeds Rhinos 40, Lee Centurions 12. Biscoe with a brace. Walker, Handley, Kynhorst, Golding, Myler with the tries. Lilly converted 1, 2, 3, 6 tries. Mason and Hutchinson for Lee, with Reynolds of both conversions. That's enough of that nonsense. Beverley on his own, trying to barge his way over. Arundel, dummies inside to 2 of his players. Gets wrapped up. Not sure whether that were a high shot, but he wasn't happy with it. Young James Booth was the defender. Looked like it could have erupted into a bit of a scuffle. It's an occupational hazard sometimes, isn't it? I think it wasn't intentional. He stepped late on him and just stuck an arm out. It's an attempt to tackle him. It's an attempt to tackle. It was wrong. Penalty. Give him a ticking off. Don't lose your ass. Get on with it.
Who's your man at match so far, Michael?
Me. Got to say Townend for Stanningley.
And number 5 for Dewsbury.
You reckon? Jermaine Davis. Also, I think the 7th, Jordan McNally's had a good game, but also the big man who came off the bench, John Bonus, is in with a shout for man at match for Dewsbury Moor. Been involved in a few things of theirs. Beverley is eager, blows him sent out while he's on the field.
Old school is Beverley, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. Give me the ball, I'll charge it in, see what happens. McNally, inside ball, finds Vernon. Tries to poke his nose through, he gets brought down short. Deep ball, finds McNally again. He looks for the number 11. Oh! Unlucky. Canavan tries to get the ball away and does so. Bit of a ropey one, Jermaine Davis just couldn't hang on. Just couldn't hang on to it. Stanley looking to get involved, get back into the game quickly. Referee's not having it. Controlled restart this time. Barker finds Dickinson. Cheeky little shot from the 7. Who was it? 17. Bartley O'Brien. No need for that. Here's a cop. Don't lose your bottle, lad. Just take 10 for some reason. Why we out kicking to touches beyond me.
Give it, Scott Pascal.
Dewsbury Moor seemingly trying to bully these youngsters.
Careful with him. He's got some.
Old man in that, Dewsbury Moor. Going into the old routines. Number 10, Lewis Greenwood, taking the ball in strong. Yeah, I think it might do, to be honest. Typical Yorkshire Men's League gritty derby. Yeah, make sure if his out kicks off, get zoomed in, Michael. Oh, loose ball. Not a knock on, it's gone backwards. McNally thought about having a grab at it, but left it. Oh, it's gone over his shoulder. Shocking ball. Canavan couldn't quite get that ball in. Referee. Scrum down to Stanley Eden feed on the 20, coming out their own half. Tom Welford coming on the field with the number 17 Ian Crow. Nathan Dickinson coming off for a breather. 20 minutes to go. Shane Jones-Price also leaving the field for a rest.
Have you got one boot on or have you got different boots on?
I've no idea. Coxey out there from the base of the scrum. Tries to get round Vernon and Arundel. Davis comes in, helps him out. Boovey fresh on the field. Rob breaks the attentions. He's finally brought down by Davis. Shouts from an high tackle from the Stanley crowd. Think it were all right. It would have pulled at shoulders, but we want an high tackle. Let them go, don't you? Not wrong with that. Townend at acting half. Dewsbury Moor all offside. Davis and Crowley. Townend at acting half. He goes down the short side. Finds Davison. Finds Glenn Metcalf. He has a little dig. Brushes one off. Brushes two off. Turns in the tackle and is brought down by Beverley. Fifth and last tackle for Stanningley. Harris Davison shaping to kick. Looking for the corner. Will Barker. Number 10, Lewis Greenwood. Tackling after the ball had gone. Lousy that. Grub, mate, grub. To use an Aussie phrase.
24-16. He swats this one over.
And smash the youngsters while I'm at it. Good lad. Number 10, Lewis Greenwood, showing his bravery. Stanley opting to go for goal. Taking the points difference to 2 scores. Obviously a tight game. Both teams look like you were licking spilt beer off at shelf then, Mick.
What I do in my own time.
What's going on, Michael?
I have no idea. They were going to take 2 and they've opted against it. I think we've had a bit of a stalling. Back on it. Is it red again? Apologies for that, ladies and gents. We had a bit of a... What's with camera? It's all over the fucking place.
People keep picking it.
It's you fucking daft beast.
Apologies. We've had a bit of a wobble with the camera.
Pascal sent off.
Sent?
Yeah. What for? Red cannonball.
What the fuck's a cannonball?
When you stood up and they come in at knees.
What a rubbish. Smash your fat cunt! That's it game, ladies and gents. Bartley O'Brien even, acting half. Finds a 15. Lewis Harvey taking the ball in, 30 metres out from Stanley line. Stanley man short, Scott Pascal sent off for an alleged cannonball tackle. Davis runs behind his second rower, Bobby Canavan. He's finally brought down by Will Barker and also Welly, Tom Welford. Bonus getting a cheeky offload to McNally. McNally's dancing around in front of the Stanley line, looking for an opening. Does he find one? No. Gets finally brought down by Phil Hearson, bringing up the fifth and last. Vernon, wide ball out, finds O'Brien, looking for some space out wide. Oh, number 5, Josh McGuigan had to make a decision and go in. Try time for Dewsbury Moor. Left out on his own, Josh McGuigan there. Had to make a decision, came in. Luckily, not sure who it was who scored the try. I think it was the number 4, Elliot Sheard. Try there. Good try there after a very scrappy piece of play from both sides. Taking the scores to Stanley 22, Dewsbury Moor 20 with a kick to come. I reckon we've got about 13 minutes left.
12 men, Stanningley.
Yeah, it's a tough ask. Can they hold out? Been old man, haven't they, I think. Bit of bullying. Stanley have lost their way a little bit. Oh no, that one in it. Got a show on him as Max Vernon, the full-back. Shot looks good. Unlucky, unsuccessful conversion for Dewsbury Moor. Scores remain Stanley 22, Dewsbury Moor 20. 12 minutes remaining. Could be interesting. Stanley with a man down after having one sent off. Scott Pascal in the sheds having an early bath or shower.
To be fair, which would you rather have? Scott Pascal on the field or be a player short?
Sometimes. That's a good question from Paul Smith. So would we rather have Scott on the field or be a player short? Some say there's no difference. High, deep kick-off. Blazing squad on the far side, screaming for offside. Obviously, the 4 cans of Copperberg they've had to share is getting to their eyesight. Big shouts from the Dewsbury Moor dugout. Not happy with the attentions at the play the ball. Whiteley back on the field, taking the ball in just shy of the 40 metre Stanley in Stanley's half. Hooker, 17, Bartley O'Brien having a dig, shows and goes. Thought it hadn't been then for a minute. And again, 16, he goes again. Crosswell finds, I don't know, finds John Bonus. He's always looking to get the ball away. Unless you put tomato sauce on it and then it's going nowhere. Oh, Rundle, nice little offload. Shades of a forward pass, another ball away. Finds Elliot Sheard, try scorer. Having a dig, he's brought down, a good tackle. Coach runs up, get off that pitch, you fucking walloper. Fucking bell end. One of the Dewsbury Moor lads just got tackled and pitch were running on. Someone were running on pitch. Don't tackle him. Bloody hell. Mick Dixon on the ball. Holding the ball like a loaf of Warburtons. Josh Adams turns into the tackle, spins, tries to get away. He's brought down by four at Maroons defenders. Townend at acting half. Finds Addison Davison, Jesus. Good play, good run. Gets walloped, whoever that is, can't see it. Enveloped by maroon and amber jerseys. Will Barker out the back. Finds Liam Duffy. He has a little dig shot ball. Finds Michael Dixon, but it bounces off him. Jermaine Davis takes the ball in. Gets the ball away to the number 16, Crosswell. Settle it down. Josh Adams and Will Barker bring him down on the 40. Vernon has the go on his own. Bit of a weird dummy. Gets brought down under 30 metres. Good yardage. Short side favoured again. Bonus. Oh, great little offload from McNally. Finds the winger. Don't know what it is over on that side, the winger. Is it Elliot Sheard who's playing on the wing? Can't see.
You can't tip that fat corner,
Shitty now. No. What?
Give over, you need a fork truck to do that, you'd have to have.
Yellow card for something? What was it?
Tipping the fan.
No idea what it was. I'm just having a look. Simbindim. He hadn't signalled it. So Stanley down to 11 men. If it, I was just about to say if they don't score, there's something wrong, isn't there? 2 men overlap. Especially with players out wide like Jermaine Davis, who's had a great game thus far. Very dangerous out there.
Babcock's been given 10.
That'll be almost his that'll be his game over, I reckon. Stanley, hang on here. I'll eat my hat. Shh. Can get that.
Sounds like fun down there.
A few changes in the Stanley lineup to accommodate, or try and accommodate, the 2 men off the field. Bradcock's, after an amazing feat of strength from Brad Cox, trying to pick the number 18 up. And Scott Pascal and his alleged cannonball. Must be out of touch, me. Fucking cannonball. Good grip.
Attack to the lower knee.
Go to the lower knee.
And if he stood still
Shin.
and you're in a tackle, you don't let him go below the knee with tackle.
Alright.
And he went.
Fucking hell. We've all got working morning and all that bollocks.
Saturday, no you don't.
Well, some people work Saturdays, Paul. Not like you that don't even work for a fucking week.
Hey, take that back.
If you're listening, Paul's employers is fucking born idle.
Have you know I went very hard.
Duffy taking the ball in. Offload, gets the ball away. Wild offload. Glenn Metcalf picks up the loose one. Straightens up, looking for the 40-metre line. He's brought down short by the number 3, Jake Bardell. Duffy taking a drive in. That movement into the line, good feet. Gets a little slapping chops from Bardell. Hands in the dust ball in the centre. Barker puts a kick through. Can he turn the full back? Oh, he does. It's his hand. Yes, it does. Unlucky bounce there for Max Vernon. Pure luck for Stanningley. Ball bounced through Vernon's legs, bounced up and hit his hand.
Not a bad player as well, Vernon.
Yeah, he's been a good player.
How long we got, Kekamick?
About 5-6 minutes left, I reckon, with stoppages.
What do you reckon? 3 in for a 1.
I would just run the clock down on me, personally. I would have also have kicked for goal earlier on in the penalty.
3 minutes 30 seconds.
Why they didn't kick for goal is beyond me. Fucking beyond me. Crowett taking the ball in, close to the line, wrap the ball up and take it in. That's all we'll do. Well, that's all I'd do anyway. You reckon? Look at the shape, Paul. Look at the shape. It's non-existent. You could put a pillowcase over a lot of them. Luke Townend's had a little dig from acting half. He's brought up short. Quick play the ball. Will Barker, he's had another dig. Under 9's game, this.
What are they doing?
Trying to get ball over at try line, Mick.
You can't even play it.
Very close, very close. Oh, Crowley having another dig.
4 in a row.
4 in a row, 4 in for a settler. Deep kick, straight into the corner for young lad over there. There's allowed to move back, Cop. Deep ball, finds Barker, finds Duffy. Duffy's having a little dig on his own. Loose carry. Knock on, first knock on. Scrum down, Dewsbury Moor, head and ball. Quick, fielded it. Pat the scrum quick, stop the clock of the Dewsbury Moor lads. Stanley just seemed to be ambling about. Oh, I'm down to the bone, mate. I'm down to the bone.
Down to wrist.
Down to titanium.
Nail back, nail, yeah. Right down to it. We've got a couple of Davis. Wide ball out to Sheard. Is it Sheard? What's that number? Davis. He'd be a go-to player for me in this situation. Well wrapped up by Luke Townend. The big man going short side, looking for an offload. Gets wrapped up again. Welton with that young Welton. I think it was. Great D from Tom Welford. My bad. Thinking of big Stevie Welton, aren't I? Good set so far from Stanningley. If we can remain clean, remain squeaky clean, onside. Wide ball out. Looking for the... Oh, he slipped. He slipped. Allowed the defence to get up on him and close up on him. Referee's got his hand in the air for the 5th and last tackle. Pressure from Welford again. Oh. Well picked up, tackled him in the air. Penalty for Stanley. Oh, I think the emotions are getting the best of some people. If there's 1 minute left, I'll show my ass.
Don't show your bollocks.
No, don't do that.
I wouldn't know. Painful. A little bit of a stoppage in play, ladies and gents, so I'll get a drink. Lads obviously couldn't last an extra minute without a drink.
Maybe even a little.
Aye.
The next time, but the pink bit will come down. What you pressed?
I've no idea.
You're on 45
No. 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 Anywho. Oh, eye shot again.
Check two.
Getting a bit frustrated, the Dewsbury Moor lads, and letting it. Yeah, bit of a lazy tackle that more than out, I think. Take it though. Just need to run the clock down, Stanley, if they've got any brains. which have showed so far. Brilliant. That young man has, Luke Townend, walking to the tap. Big man, number 20. Not sure who that is.
46-12 at the moment.
Josh Foster.
Yes!
Final score here at the Arthur Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Stanningley 22, Dewsbury Moor 20 in a ferocious local derby. Few cheeky little occurrences, shall we say? So, what can we say about that?
Not very much.
Not very much. Yeah, happy with the win, to be fair. A good side, Dewsbury Moor. They'll be up there with
Especially when we're down to
11 men, but they've hung on well. One sent off, one sin bin for Stanningley. So, yeah, nail-biting end, they've hung on well. And a couple of opportunities that Dewsbury Moor could have had, unfortunately, didn't come off. Stanningley could have gone for the goal in a penalty earlier on that would have made it a touch more comfortable. But, alas, we'll take the 2 points, we will, Paul. We'll take the 2 points here at the Arthur Stadium, and we'll see you guys later on. Thanks for joining us. We don't know when, probably next week. In a bit.